Hi, friends. This Sunday was the first Sunday in Advent, and at Covenant we're using the theme, How Does a Weary World Rejoice? We're recognizing that all of it counts, that we can acknowledge the weariness of our world while we are still seeking to find that joy daily, because we know we are not all entering into an Advent season where we are filled constantly with hope and joy and peace and love, that it's far more complex than that. But that joy is the companion of so many of these other emotions, that grief and anxiety and disappointment and excitement and anticipation all can coexist with this joy. Now, Kate Bowler in one of her podcasts talks about how we can't white knuckle joy out of grief, that you can't tell someone just choose joy because it's not going to exist in and of itself. But when we look to our story that we talked about on Sunday with Mary and Zechariah, and there are two different responses to some good news and how they respond to it, we see that Mary responds, "How can this be?" Where Zechariah responds, "How can I be sure? How can I know?" And I love looking at both of those responses, where we have moments like Mary, where we are curious about the impossible, and we have moments like Zechariah, where we are unwilling to believe that things this good can be true. And of course, any time that we are looking into these stories, we need to look to see, what is God doing? Where is God in this story? Because we know the humans are not the heroes here. We want to look to these stories to see what is God's character? Who is God showing us that God is? And so we think about how God uses this power that God has to disrupt the power. God could have gone to Joseph in this male-dominated society, and instead, God shows up with Mary. God shares this power in a different way. And so recognizing that God is going to come in and shake things up. The status quo is not going to be so anymore. And I just love looking, who can we see God's character as? God's character says, I am here and I am coming in an unexpected way. So this Advent, I invite you and welcome you to join us at Covenant for any of our services on Sunday, in person or online at 10 a.m. for both. And I invite you to know that no matter how you are entering this Advent season, whether you are full of anticipation and joy and excitement, or if you are bringing deep, deep weariness, health concerns, grief, sadness, however you are entering this season, it is okay. And there is joy mixed in through all those emotions. And you are welcome to enter this season with us at Covenant. Have a good week, friends.